What's up? Welcome back to Zach's Pour Decisions. It is Sunday, and I thought what better way to end a weekend than bringing you guys double vanilla Phantom Unicorn from Pipework's Brewing. This guy is coming in at 12.8% ABV. It is a barrel-aged imperial stout. It is a awesome looking can, have that holographic vibe going on. Absolutely looking forward to this guy. Let's get into it. All right, Phantom Unicorn coming in extremely dark, exactly what you'd expect from a barrel-aged stout. Almost no head on the pour, not uncommon for these types of stouts. Really looking forward to this guy. I think, as I mentioned in every video, because I'm always looking forward to beer. So let's go into the nose on this guy and see what we get. All right, so very, very typical barrel-aged stout vibes. It's hard to describe. If you've had another barrel-aged stout, you know what I'm talking about. There's this like weird alcohol, creamy, chocolate, thick, almost like whiskey-like note that comes off of it. And it's one of my favorite notes. I've said it before. I've said like I want a candle like it. Very, very enjoyable nose. I can't pick up anything else. I'm not getting any of the vanilla. It says that this guy is aged with, let's see, barrel-aged imperial stout with vanilla, lactose, and cocoa nibs. So we're gonna see if we get any of that in this beer. Let's go in for the sip. Oh, yeah, just a really solid pour. Not super syrupy. It's a thick, like oily imperial stout. You get that mouthfeel right away. There is a pretty massive like vanilla presence layered over some type of like, there's some type of other note in there, but then it's that warm barrel-aged stout notes. Just really smooth, rich, and it's not super syrupy, which is something I always worry about with barrel-aged stouts. Barrel-aged stouts tend to go like super syrupy sometimes, and it makes it really hard to drink. This not coming in too syrupy just yet. That's our first sip, so we need to kind of get through this a little bit. Let's see what else we get on this. Yeah. Okay, so second sip, I definitely can feel more syrupy, but it's not fully coating your mouth in syrup. So it's probably as much syrup as I'd want in one of these barrel-aged stouts, not overdoing it. That other note I'm getting in there is kind of like this roasty note, but it's not like roasty chocolate. I think what it's coming in as is the roasty, like from those cocoa nibs. It's not like chocolate. I definitely get a lot of vanilla on it. And then it's really just that roasty. I am getting some type of like a dark fruit on here. Really curious to see if I can pull out what that might be. So let's see what else we get off this guy. Yeah, it's gotta be some type of like raisin or fig or plum. It's not so much as like cherry. So definitely some type of like darker fruit. It definitely adds some depth to this, and kind of adds like a weird like jammy sweetness. It's really, really nice in this. Not super overpowering. That vanilla still stays up front. It moves through those stages I was telling you about. It ends with the barrel-aged notes of like that dark bourbon oakiness. It's a really nice, I don't want to say refreshing pour, but it's not super, roasty. It's definitely a nice way to end a weekend. Actually, I'm a little worried. 12.8%. This is probably how I should have started my weekend, not ended it. I might need a full day to recover from this Phantom Unicorn. This beer doesn't sparkle, it stalks. Like, slow sip, bow to the unicorn, probably try to avoid summoning it on a weeknight. All right, let's go in for one more sip here and we'll get into the rating. Yeah, this beer, it's heavy but controlled. The vanilla shows restraint, which is rare, especially for a Phantom Unicorn. We're gonna go in for a rating of 4.1 out of 5 for double vanilla Phantom Unicorn. I could not remember the full name. I just kept calling it Phantom Unicorn. Really, really nice pour. What I would have liked to have seen to get it up to like a 4.25 would have been either a little bit of that additional jamminess that was coming in. It was really cool because while I was sipping and thinking about like what I could see, it almost reminded me of like absolute like grape jelly, but it's not grape coming through on this. It's some other dark fruit note, which is very enjoyable. I wasn't expecting, especially because of the vanilla. So really nice pour. 4.1 out of 5 for double vanilla Phantom Unicorn. There you have it. Enjoy your week. I hope that you guys had a fantastic weekend. Subscribe and like. Cheers.